You guys, this was a lot tougher than I thought it would. You guys said certain things and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Hi guys. Okay, so today we're gonna do our first update of Pan those shadows. A lot of you guys thought that certain things were gonna happen, and it did not happen. You guys, this was a lot tougher than I thought it would. Yeah. So I have a lot to say, a lot to share with you guys. So let's just get into it. If you guys are new and have no idea how I do this project pan, all of my rules will be down in the description box. You can check those out, and that way you can refresh yourself. If you are confused of any way, shape, or form of how I do this project pan, everyone does it differently. So I have my own set of rules that I have for this project. So I have my 4 shadows in here, and we're gonna start off with our single. Let me just rearrange this stuff, Okay, so I rolled in the Super Shock Shadow from the Tinkerbell collection in Never Give Up or Never Grow Up. Everyone told me, you're gonna hit pan, you're gonna hit pan, you're gonna hit pan, you're gonna hit pan. You guys put it out there, and the panning committee said, nope, not today. This was tough. I used this 20 uses, and look, you guys, 20 uses. There is no dip in here. Here's the reason why. This Super Shock is not as squishy as most Super Shock shadows are. I can push down, watch. I'm gonna push down on here. See, I'm gonna push down, push down, push down, push down. See how I'm pushing down? It's not really budging that much because it is starting to dry out. But the good thing is I am getting pigmentation from it. So I didn't really have to dig too much in there because I got pretty good pigmentation of it and didn't need to push down too hard. The way that I would have hit pan on here was by cheating, by literally shoving my finger down here, because it's not. It's perfectly fine for me just to roll like this. I was able to do this and I got enough pigmentation to do my eyes. So unfortunately, this was not as emollient as my other ones, but it's still working fine. I didn't have to add oil to it. I didn't have to go out of my way to push down hard on it. Look at that. I'm still getting quite a bit of pigmentation out of it. So because of that reason, I wasn't able to hit pan on it. I know I wasn't going to cheat and shove my finger down there. So know that some Super Shocks, even though they're starting to dry out, you can still get quite a bit of product on there. Look at that. That's still after swatching that I still got a lot on my finger. So unfortunately, this is going to get rolled out without a pan. And if I kept it in to hit pan, you guys, this is going to be a long haul one. Due to that fact, it's going to be a long haul unless I cheat and shove my finger down there. Up next was the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Second Slice. I rolled in the shade Whip It. Now, this one was another one where you guys said, keep it there. It's going to be long. It's going to be an easy one. Inner corner highlight, so on and so forth. I use it the 20 uses, and look at it, you guys. This doesn't even look like I did much to it. 20 uses and it wasn't much. This is another one that would be a long haul one. And I will say that this is a little bit too dark for the inner corner. I didn't like it as an inner corner highlight as much as I expected it. I wish it was a little bit lighter for inner corner. I didn't mix it in with a different shade in order for it to be brightening in my inner corner. Maybe as I got tanner it would be better, but right now it's not working. And I didn't want to put this all over the lid because I wasn't into warm tones right now. If you see this palette, I only reached for this shade because I was not interested in wearing these shades right now. I wanted to wear more cooler berries, blues, silvers. That's the feel that I have right now. So these I wear more in the spring, summer, fall time. This is not right now. So I did reach my 20 use goal, but I didn't hit pan, and I'm not choosing to keep this in because I won't get to it until like May. And I'd rather take my chance and roll something else in that I could try to hit pan during here. So during this month or the next month. So I'm also going to roll this out. Third one, I'm doing so great, you guys, is the Pat McGrath. Which one is this one? The Subliminal? No, not Subliminal. Subversive, I believe. The one with the purple packaging. So I rolled in the black. Because I'm so cool, I had to change it and I rolled in the black. Some of you guys told me that even if I wrote what my normal way, I still would have gotten a black anyway. So it didn't matter. Black was in my cards this year. So I'll show you obviously where I was. And this is where I am after 20 uses. You guys can see that it does look used. Do I want to keep this in for the rest of the year to hit pan on it? No, I don't. I really, really don't. If I had to, I would, but this is the thing. This is only my first update and I don't feel like I need to. I could probably roll something else in that I can hit pan on. I don't feel like this would be it. I did get quite a bit of use on it. You can see a really nice dip on here. Every single time I used it was as a liner. I did reach for the rest of these shades, mainly all the topper shades I reached for, this purple I reached for, this shade I reached for. I did not touch this one or this one. These are the two shades I did not play around with in this palette. I used this one. So I got a lot of use out of this palette overall, which I really did like. And this one, you could tell that I used it. So 20 uses, I'm rolling it out. I really don't want to keep it in because it has shimmer to it. So it just didn't give me the same impact as if I would have rolled this one in. Maybe if I would have rolled this one in, it would have been better, but I just feel like this one didn't really show up as good as I wanted it to as a liner, and I was not interested on using it all over the lid. So that's getting rolled out as well. All right, last one. This is the Beauty Bay Optimistic shade, and boy, am I optimistic about this one because 3 out of 4, man. So I rolled this in. Obviously, you see this, the shade. I've only used this one 10 times, and here's what it's looking like now. It has a nice dip to it. I don't think you guys can see the dip on camera, but I could see it in person. It's right in the center here. The downside to this one is I have to mix it in with a different shade because it is way too vibrant on my eyes right now. This shade is just too orange for this time of year. If it was the fall, it was the summer, I wouldn't have such a big issue with it, but right now I don't. Like, this is what I'm wearing, and I kind of have to like dull it down for it to not look so bright. But I will say in another 10 uses, I'm crossing fingers that I will hit pan on this one. I have hope for this one to be able to hit pan on. I got 10 uses, you guys. And the dip in here that I'm seeing right now is looking really good. Is looking good. So I can see myself within 5 to 7 uses being able to hit pan on that one. So I'm going to keep this one in, obviously, because I haven't hit either one of my 2 goals. So this one's staying in for another round. You guys already saw the color story that I had for the month of January. So there are no color stories for me to roll in or to share with you guys because I've only had 1 month in here. I am going to bring up my wheel. So basically we are keeping 1 palette in, rolling in 2 palettes and 1 single. I'm hoping I get good enough formulas, good enough products where I don't have to roll back out again after 20 uses. These were tough. These were tough ones. This was the only one that I had hope for because as soon as I started using this one. So let's start out with our singles to see which one we're rolling in. Okay, we're not hitting pan on this one, you guys, because this one is a pressed pigment that I think it's black. Something is telling me that it is a dark black shimmer, just exactly like this Pat McGrath one right here. So I ain't hitting pan on that one. No, ma'am. Okay, let's go on to our palettes. We're rolling in 2 palettes. Patrick Ta Major Dimension. I've never panned one of these. I don't know how difficult it is, but it doesn't seem easy to me, to be honest with you. All right, I guess we ain't hitting pan this month either. Sydney Grace, Where the Wild Things Grow. Sydney Grace is a tough one to hit pan on as well. If I get good shades between the last 2 palettes, I can maybe stick around with them a little bit longer and try to hit pan. So let me go pull out all these items so then we can see our new color story. Okay, so here is the one we are rolling over from the New Mood palette in Optimistic. Like I mentioned, here's the Marc Jacobs one in Glitter Rock. I already knew this was going to be like a dark grayish shade. So this is what it looks like right here. And you guys, I ain't hitting pan on this one. I can tell you that right now. Look at this. It's gorgeous, but I ain't hitting pan on it. It's more like a silver, not so much of a black. That's going to be a tough one. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of mixing with that one. And that one is like, look at this. I still have a lot of pigment on there. So we ain't hitting pan on that one. I hope Marc Jacobs brings these back because I really do like them. They just take a long time. A long time. Okay, so we are bringing in our Patrick Ta Major Dimension. The first one, I am going to include the cream shades in here because they're obviously part of the palette. So I don't mind that. I can still hit bottom on those. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. So let's see what we get out of the 12. Nine. Okay, and you guys know I go down. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we are bringing in this baby right here. Maybe I can mix the silver and the gold. I'm thinking of mixing these two together to make it work. So that's this one right here. And that one might be in until I hit pan, because that one looks like it's fun. And then the last one is Where the Wild Things Grow. So there are 9 shades. So this is what this one looks like. There are 9 shades. So let's see what we get. 9. The last one, which is that blue one. This blue-green one right down here called Primrose. That's going to be a tough one to hit pan on. But it's good for the month of March. Okay, you guys, it's not too bad. It's not too bad because I got 2 light shades, but I am just having some tough formulas to hit pan on. My goodness, like I can't. Okay, so here's our color story, you guys. It's not bad. I'm not mad. For the month of March, this isn't too bad because I could still make this work. The New Mood one, I am banking on hitting pan. So that should be my first pan of the year. I really want that to be a pan, and I have 10 more uses left on it. So I have a feeling I will be able to hit pan on that one. The Glitter Rock one, absolutely not. I'm going to get to my 20 uses somehow, and that's the end of that. The Patrick Ta one will look like it can work for a long period of time, and I won't get bored. Inner corner, topper, mixing. So I'm not gonna say it now, but I'm gonna play with it and then see how I feel to extend it past the 20 uses if I need to be able to hit pan on it. I don't know how deep they are. I haven't seen many people pan these palettes, so I don't know. But I'm hopeful that this will be the second pan in this project pan. And then obviously the Sydney Grace one, the Primrose, that's a tough one. That is a dark shade, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using this one as an eyeliner. So I don't think I'll hit pan unless I can hit pan on it through as an eyeliner. But through the month of March, I think this will be nice to use as an eyeliner. I'm going to like it as an eyeliner. So I'm not too upset about it. It's just I wish I would have gotten more options to easily hit pan, and that's not the case. So this is what we're working with, you guys. I'm actually not upset about this. This can work, and this I can see as a cohesive color story put together. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is not bad. Not bad at all, you guys. It'll be a definite change from all the berries, the mauve tones, the pinky tones that I've been playing around with this past month. So you guys can see I am wearing silver on my lid. So I'm not losing hope that I can do a look with this green one and this silver, even this green one and this gold. I don't know. This kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. Doesn't it like Slytherin or something? I don't know. You guys tell me, the Harry Potter fans. Doesn't this look like one of those, what are they called, houses? Doesn't it? I don't know. All right, you guys. That's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then,